Want to create your very first iOS app, but not sure where to start? Well, you're in the right place. Let's get started. In this tutorial, we will check for collision detection with the bricks and implement the score each time the ball hits a brick. So the first thing that we need to do is navigate to line 260 and then type the following. For I in bricks dot indices where not bricks I dot is hit. So where the bricks haven't been hit, if bricks dot position dot contains the ball index position if bricks open bracket I dot type is equal to multi-hit and bricks dot durability more than 1, then bricks durability minus equals 1. So what that does, it will reduce the durability for the multi-hit bricks. Else it will mark the bricks as is hit. It's true, so the bricks have been hit. Now that the bricks have been hit, we then update the player score by 10 points. If bricks dot type is equal to power up, drop power up. So we need to create a new method called drop power up. So let's create that method now. Private func drop power up at x cg float y cg float. And the purpose of that function is to drop a random power up at a given coordinate. So we will implement that part now. Let random power up equals to power up type dot all cases random element question mark extra line. Power ups dot append. So we append the new power up that has a type which will be accepting a random power up, and a position which will accept an X and a Y. The parameters that we just passed in previously within this function. So now we have to go back to line 268 and call the new function that we just created. Want to build your own Connect4 app? Now you can. Download the free source code and start building today. The link is in the description below. At bricks, I dot position dot midx, and for the y parameters we need bricks. So get the bricks from the array, position dot mid y, and that will drop a power up to that function. Bricks was spelled incorrectly. The next thing we need to do is, oh yeah, and on line 267 there should be a full stop and then dot power up which is there. So line 270, we need to add particles to have a particle effect. So we need to create that function. That function we'll create later. I'll just add a comment. The next thing we need to do is to reflect the ball using velocity. Type in balls index dot velocity dot height times equals -1. And then we also need to check for level completion. So we'll add that method later. And then we would need a break statement. Set up a Patreon to help upgrade my equipment. I'm aiming for a new MacBook Pro, which costs £4,000, to improve video editing and audio quality for better tutorials. If you'd like to support, the link is in the description. Thank you so much. The next thing we need to check is to see if the ball has gone out of bounds. Balls index dot position dot y is more than UI screen dot main dot bounds dot height. If it has, then remove the ball using the index. If balls is empty, then reduce the lives by 1. If lives is more than 0, then we need to create a new method which will be called reset ball and paddle. else. If the player has used all of their lives, then we need to end the game, so game over is true. And then we also stop the game timer. And then we also need to call update power up and particle methods. It's not being defined as yet, so we need to add this method as well. In the next tutorial, we will implement some of the methods, such as add particle effects methods and some of the other methods that we have commented but not defined. Thank you for joining us. If you found this tutorial helpful, please comment, like and subscribe. See you next week.